lovely chips. Nice.
Chicken trash. It's better than what we normally have here. It's really nice, tasty.
I've had the stir fry. I've had it in the past, and it does taste better today, to be honest.
After 5 long hours, lunch for 600 is finally brought to a close.
Well done, Matt. It's been a pleasure, mate.
Good on
You pleased? Yeah.
It's going well.
Well, mate.
Good work, good job. It's hard to say, but hard day's work. Yeah, it's all right, eh?
Mike, big busy lunch today. Generally, our 4 amateurs, how'd they get on?
Industry's totally different. It's mass production. You've got to be fast, you've got to be quick. Overall, they did a good job.
Tell me, how did Christopher and Andy get on? Because at one point you had to step in, didn't you?
They lost it when the service started. They weren't talking to each other, and that's why I did the change. If we'd let them go on with that, it would have been a disaster, because there would have been nothing.
Meltdown.
Meltdown, definitely.
What do you think of the teamwork of Matt and Chris?
What they produced and what they sent out, the volume of it, they worked well.
But was the feedback on the curry as good as you had have hoped?
Because it was a bit spicy, I thought maybe we'd get some adverse comments, but actually, no. As I say, the guys here like a curry.
Do you know how many dishes you actually sold today?
The curry was the best seller, the fish close second, stir-fry close third, and the stew struggled a bit.
So it was the team of Matt and Chris that edged it.
Yeah, definitely. On a day like today, to sell everything like that, it's good for business.
It was really good, really enjoyed it. I think I had a good day.
Matt and I worked well together, and yeah, hopefully we got a decent result at the end of it all. But tomorrow's another day, and I'll be giving it my all.
I've definitely got some big lessons to take away from that. Everything about it was really tough.
I'm glad it's over. It's just the volume, it's trying to deal with that massive amount of volume, but it's definitely a learning experience.
These guys today performed absolute heroics. They have learned the benefits of organisation and teamwork. These guys have proved they can now do big numbers.
The challenges don't stop now. We're going to keep on applying the pressure all the way through. And let's just remember one thing. At the end of this week, one of them is going to go home.
Tomorrow, things get even tougher when our semi-finalists cook for the discerning palates of some of the country's top business leaders.
There is no room for mistakes. They have to get it absolutely right.
It's a bit of a nightmare, really.
Come on! I'm completely out of my comfort zone.
Really have now got to start moving. You're going against the clock. This is critical now for the whole service.
Screw up today, and I think I'm as good as out of the competition. It's that simple.
The brand new series of Mistresses is finally here and starts over on BBC One now. Looking at the strongest physical force in the universe, Professor Brian Cox investigates in Horizon next on BBC Two, and stripping away their anxieties, 5 nurses get naked on BBC Three.
As the Iron Lady's grip weakens,
I can unite this party. No one else can do that.
is there anyone left she can trust?
Loyalty? What about loyalty to me?
I won't let them do this to me. I will not.
Margaret, her last days of power, coming soon to BBC Two.
He is the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. I want us all to be together properly. I just don't want people talking about me. It's just something I need. You have to stop.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Mistresses on BBC One now.
Nature's Great Events continues tomorrow at 9 on BBC One. If you missed the last episode, it's available now on BBC iPlayer.
Trouble in Amish Paradise, an extraordinary insight into their secretive world, tomorrow night at 9. But now on BBC Two and also on the BBC HD channel, Can We Make a Star on Earth? Which contains some strong language.
What connects a birdcage to one of the world's tallest buildings?
It's hard to comprehend the incredible feats of design and engineering.
A bike pump. to the largest passenger aircraft in the world.
We're about to find out.
And a musical note to the biggest object ever moved by man.
What's the connection?
Linking the secrets behind the structure.
Now I see it, I understand how it works.
Richard Hammond's Engineering Connections continues Sunday at 8:10 on BBC Two.
Sorry. Right, yeah, good. Oh, sorry. All right, yeah, good, yeah. Here we go. Welcome to the Breakfast Phone-In on 5 Live with me, Nicky Campbell. Right, let's find out what the nation has to say about today's big stories. And it's Tom on line 1.
Good morning, Nicky.
5 Live's Breakfast Phone-In with Nicky Campbell, weekdays from 9. Now we're talking.
The inspiration behind some of Harold Pinter's most acclaimed work. Arena is tonight at 11:20. But now on BBC Two, the awards ceremony of the year, apparently.
On the Culture Show tonight, we're celebrating awards season. But forget the lovely fest that is the Oscars. Tonight's honours aren't decided by committee, and politics plays no part. Get ready for the Kermodes 2009. Hello and welcome to this special edition of The Culture Show, where tonight we celebrate British talent in all its forms. Coming up, we surprised two of our most acclaimed British actors, Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, with some rare Beckett memorabilia.
It's not a copy.
No, that was his handwriting.
It's in Latin, like the manuscript.
It's in German. Later, we'll be discussing the debt that Hollywood owes to subsidised British theatre and find out why Terry Gilliam is so excited.
Victory! Victory! Yes!
But first, it's time for the Kermode Awards. So get your popcorn at the ready, sit back and relax.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the 2009 Kermode Awards. Please welcome your host, Mr. Mark Kermode.
Hello, good evening, and welcome. Now, the Kermode Awards were set up as a corrective to the oversights of the Oscars, the only rule being that you can't win a Kermode for a category in which you've been Oscar nominated. So, before we start this year's proceedings, here's a quick reminder of some previous winners that the Oscars snubbed, but we hugged.
How do you pronounce his last name? Kermode. Mark, thank you.
It hasn't got my name on it. This is outrageous. Were you going to give it to whoever turned up?
This really is the most important award of the year, no matter what other people tell you.
Honored that you give this award to Inland Empire.
I'll take this to my dad, who taught me so much about life and art. Thank you so much.
Holding this, being able to take this back to my family and show them and have them say, "What's that?"
How was it? Much better than that other bloke.
Who?